we will get started in our brief meditation. So you can take a moment to get yourself comfortable. You might grab a drink of water or adjust something like that. But if it's okay, so you could sit back into your chair and just gently close the eyes. You might move your feet a little closer or a little farther apart. Maybe take a deeper breath in, deeper breath out. And just adjusting, get yourself a little bit more comfortable. Might even move the jaw, shift the shoulders a bit. But eventually see if you could take a bit deeper breath and a bit slower breath. Just kind of creating some space with our breath. A little bit of effort with the breath. And then at least once also breathe out a little deeper. Add a little extra oomph, just a little bit to the exhale. Just creating a little bit of physical space right with our breath. And now that the body is a little bit more relaxed, a little settled, just want to take a moment for what's sometimes called a contemplation, a little bit of a stretch to the mind. And so just want to take a moment here, the week gone by, just to consider any challenges or any kind of potent moments, potent spaces, things that are just present from the week for you. You create a little bit of space for the different parts and the different pieces. And you might even adjust your body as you're kind of continuing to settle. And maybe taking another deeper breath. But just feeling some of the week having kind of gone by. You mean give yourself another gentle breath, a little room to breathe with the week. And kind of having felt that for a moment, we'll take one more step. And that is just to take a moment to consider what would you like for kind of yourself, your world, having felt this week go by? What's something important to you? Maybe a way or an intention. Or even just offering ourselves a little gentleness, a little compassion. And maybe another breath, but just a last moment, feeling the week, but also feeling ourself here with some intention, with some awareness. Can slowly take our hands to the heart. And maybe just repeating that intention for ourself. And we'll offer ourselves a little bow, a little welcome. Can slowly start to open the eyes. Maybe take a breath, move the hands. We'll scooch forward a little bit away from the back of the chair. And take a moment just to draw the feet in a bit closer together. And we'll draw the hands to the heart. Already embracing some of that Colorado humidity that we have in the air. And again, add a little pressure into the feet. We'll sweep the hands just straight forward to begin. You can spread out the fingers. And take a moment to breathe out a little deeper. Add a little an effort to that exhale. So we'll turn the palms up towards the ceiling and sweep both hands gently out towards a T. And just slowly, you can always adjust the shoulders if you need. But with a little pressure in the feet, we'll look up and sweep the hands, kind of reach up towards the ceiling. Nice. Again, add a deep breath. An inhale or an exhale will kind of both support. And a little bit of pressure to the inner legs. Feel the big toes a bit, just those inner leg muscles. You might even push yourself up, look up, and stretch up a bit taller. It's okay to even get a little tension in the throat, a little lift in the chin. And slowly relax the hands to the heart and relax the head. And we'll just lower the chin towards the chest. It doesn't have to touch. You can kind of let gravity do its thing, just to release some of that pressure in the neck. Then draw the chin towards your chest a bit. Again, it doesn't have to touch. You're creating a little bit of space now in the back of the neck. Oh, take a deep breath. Some real gentle. You can look forward. And we'll look over to the right. Can reach the right hand out to the right. And add a little pressure in the feet. You might adjust your elbow, adjust your shoulder, have all those joints. At least gives us a little bit of space. You do want to turn the palm up towards the ceiling again and try to spread out the fingers much as feels comfortable. Doesn't have to be a huge stretch, but a little bit goes a pretty long way in the palm, in the hand. So one more deeper breath. We'll swap sides. You can take the hands through the heart and look out to the left and reach out to the left. And you might even adjust your feet if it doesn't feel quite right and add a little pressure there. And turn the palm up towards the ceiling. Let's add a little bit of ease. And then consider spreading out the fingers a bit wider, kind of reaching through the palm, reaching through the fingertips. And one more deep breath. And take the hands to the heart and relax just a bit. But from here, we'll sweep the hands forward and up towards the sky. And make time for that breath out, a little pressure in your feet. You might even adjust a bit from there, give yourself a good ground. But I invite you to reach the fingers up, the hands up, the heart, maybe up a bit taller. We'll take a deep breath. You can draw the hands back down to the heart. Just relax the head and the neck. And again, same sort of thing. Gently lower, you got it, chin towards the chest. You don't have to push at all. Let gravity kind of do its thing first. And then draw the chin towards the chest a bit. Whatever feels good in the back of the neck or whatever feels good wherever. And with that little bit of pressure, take a deep breath. Nice. We'll look forward here. You can just lower the hands down towards the knees and step the feet a bit closer towards each other. Want to step just the right foot out in front for a forward fold. So a little lift in the heart, but you got it. And take a couple of steps. And you might take one step and decide to readjust. You could take the feet a little wider or a little more narrow. Just giving yourself some time. It's a little bit pushed through the feet. Give yourself a little resistance to the floor. Takes a little effort, but it gives us a little bit of a ground. You might walk the hands down a little farther if there's some space. And I want to gently look to the right, even just a little bit. Turn the chin, turn the nose, as far as it feels comfortable. And give yourself at least a deeper breath here, at least one deeper breath here. We'll look down first and push back up through neutral. And swap sides. Take your time. And draw the left foot out in front of you again, a little more wide or a little more narrow, but we'll walk the hands down that single leg. And again, it might take a breath, but do push into the feet. You might even lift the chest a bit. Give yourself that connection through the body. Sometimes that can help to walk down a little farther. You feel like the legs are still there for you. And then real gentle, you can look to the left. Kind of chin to the left, nose to the left. Nice. A little pressure in the feet. We'll look down and walk the hands back up that single leg. Can bend the knee and plant the feet. Let's just give the legs a little shimmy, a little space. But we'll step the right leg out to the right. Couple of steps, but eventually, see if you get close to a 90-degree angle. Can always be less if, for whatever reason, that's better for your hips or your body. But we'll draw the arms into a wide T. And press into your feet. See if you could lean back just a little bit. Kind of waking up some of those muscles through the belly, through the spine. And then you might even kind of lean forward or side to side, push through the feet. Notice what feels kind of comfy for you. So I do want to turn both palms back up towards the ceiling here for a moment. We'll spread the fingers out. Let's take one more breath. Slowly, we'll release the arms down. Amazing. Other side. Sometimes it's the hardest part to come out of it slowly. Take your time getting set up, but we'll draw the arms into that T, and even just a little bit of movement, kind of back and forth, side to side, can give our body a sense of where it's at, can give us just a little bit more control or just a little more connection. So we'll turn the palms up towards the ceiling, and you might adjust the shoulders if there's any kind of need there, but as you're ready, press into the feet and try spreading out the fingers a bit wider apart. Just one more deep breath. Slowly, we'll release the arms and step the feet back through center. Amazing. We'll take the hands back to the heart and real gentle. You can look out to the right. We'll reach the right hand out to the right. This time turn the thumb down towards the floor. You might adjust the shoulder, and as the whole arm kind of moves here. But real gentle, you can start to bend the elbow, either take the hand to the hip or reach the hand behind the back, any amount. And sometimes wiggling the fingers, adjusting through the arm can help, but it doesn't have to be really intense. Try to soften the low back just a bit and take a deep breath into the heart. Nice. Again, a little pressure in the feet will slowly unwrap. You can extend the right arm out to the right. Just turn the palm up towards the ceiling. Just a last moment right here. Hand to the heart. Really nice. Other side. You can look out to the left. We'll reach to the left. And start to turn your thumb down towards the floor. And this is a good time just to start any little adjustments that you're feeling. You can start to bend your elbow, hand to the hip, or reach the fingers behind the back. Even just a little bit. Nice. Add a breath and creating some space with that. And you don't have to lean far back, but sometimes relaxing the low back, settling onto the tailbone a bit, can create a little bit of space behind us. Amazing. We have a deeper breath towards the heart. Amazing. Do press into the feet. We'll slowly extend the left arm out to the left. Unwrap, unbind. Can turn the palm up towards the ceiling for last moment. Some hands to the heart. We'll sweep just the right hand forward and right palm up towards the sky. I'm going to take the hand out to the right. Amazing. Really gentle. Start to look forward from here. We'll lower the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Encourage a deeper breath. Nice. You can draw the head slowly back up through neutral. I want to sweep the hand back in front of us. And then hand to the heart. Amazing. Now, it's not the most comfortable feeling, but good to do some weird stuff with the body. We'll take the left hand forward, palm up, but you got to eventually take the left hand out to the left. You might adjust through your shoulders, but try to look forward in time and really gentle. You can lower the right ear towards the right shoulders, kind of letting gravity do much work as feels okay. And it can be intense. Can you add a slower breath to some of that intensity? Amazing. And slowly draw the head back up. We'll take the hand forward and hands back to the heart. And one more time with the arms. We'll sweep both hands out in front, palms up, and take the arms out into a wide T. Nice. From here, you're going to step the feet as close together as they'll go, just right in this funky shape. You can add a deep breath in and out. Spread out the fingers just a bit. We'll lift the right toes and lift the right heel for a moment. Amazing, really gentle. We'll lower the right heel down. Lift the left toes and lift the left heel. Slowly release the left heel. We'll take the hands forward and back to the heart. Amazing work. We'll fold over both legs. We will not do that a second time. We'll step both feet out in front and lift the heart just a bit and walk the hands down the two legs. Take a breath on your way. You might find a good stopping point before you think. You can hug the legs a little bit towards each other. If you create some tension, can help to deepen the stretch, even deepen the strength. You might even walk down a little farther. You can drop the nose or lower the forehead. And add a deep breath in. And we'll push the spine, walk the spine back upright. Can start to bend the knees and plant the feet. Amazing. You shift over towards the right side of the chair. From here, step the right foot back behind you. It could be 1 or 2 steps, or maybe you take a few steps and come on to the ball of the back foot. But we'll lift the heart. Can take the right arm up towards the sky, and both hands can certainly go up. But take your time. You're welcome to adjust and build some comfort in your space, your body. Nice. Real gentle We'll look up a bit taller. Take one more breath. Can release the arms down. We'll swap sides. We can step the back foot forward, scooch over towards the left, and start to step the left foot back. One step is fine. Can be on the ball of the foot really along the way, but one hand, both hands can work up towards the sky. Beautiful. And see if you could set your vision to one point, relax some of your focus, and just kind of feeling your own body, giving yourself that ground, maybe adjusting, maybe appreciating. You can start to look up and maybe reach a bit taller. Release the arms down. We'll step the back foot forward and draw the feet back through center. So scooch forward as much as feels comfortable in the chair. I don't want you to feel like you're unsteady or going to come off the chair, but scooch forward. We'll grab a hold of the chair and bring the feet in a bit closer towards each other. You can start to gently lift the heart. We don't need to strain too much, but a little lift. You can feel some of that space. Nice. We'll lift the right toes and lift the right heel. Just kind of a balance, not as high as possible. Take a breath, and we'll draw the knee out a couple degrees. Amazing. Try to find a little balance, even right here. Slowly take the knee back, and we'll lower the foot back down. Give yourself a little moment, a little rest. Other side. Great work. I'll lift the left toes, lift the left heel. Little bit of a lift in the spine and the heart. Beautiful. You got it. We'll take it over a couple degrees, but create some balance right here. Deeper breath. Little bit of space. And take the knee back through center and lower the foot down. Awesome. You can relax the legs a bit. I'm going to step just the right foot out in front of us. Little bend in the knee. Can start to lift the heart a bit taller and tone the quadricep a bit more. Give it a good squeeze. Can press into the left foot. Consider lifting the belly, and we'll lift the heel any amount. Big breath in, big breath out. Slowly lower the heel down. Relax however you need, and step the foot back. Opposite foot out in front. Again, there can be some intensity here in the leg, so lots to adjust. You can bend the knee, bring it a little closer, a little farther away, just building that connection with you. You can push into the right foot, little tone in the leg, and consider lifting the heel. Amazing. Add a breath. And slowly release the foot back down. We'll step the foot back. One more, other side. You can take the right heel out. Again, not about stretching as far as possible, just stretching out so you feel some difference here. We'll lift the heart gently. Amazing. Lift the right heel, tone the leg. Try taking the foot out a couple degrees. Little pause. And come back through center. Slowly release the heel. And step the foot back, zero rush into this last one. You can take the left foot forward. And working through the whole body. Little lift in the heart. You got it. We'll kick the left heel up. Can take the heel out to the side a couple degrees, but we'll pause and take a breath. Slowly back through center and heel down towards the floor. Nice. You can step the feet back and then keep stepping the feet back so the heels lift up a bit. You can come onto the balls of the feet. You can press into the balls of the feet so the heels don't have to totally lift, but I want to feel some pressure right above the knees. We'll lift the heart and sweep the hands forward and up towards the sky. Amazing. Try to press into the baby toes, the middle toes, the big toes, and consider pushing the heart right up towards the ceiling. Last breath. Relax the hands and the feet right down towards the floor. Can give the legs a little shimmy. Maybe take a deep breath, but we'll stand up, come to the back of the chair. Certainly warmed up. Awesome. Let's step the feet right out in towards kind of a wider stance here. You can take a moment just to spread the toes out, lift the heart a little bit, but we'll turn the right toes out to the right and bend the right knee. Nice. Little bit prop the heart up. And we'll take the right arm out to the right. It's a great place to just land, take a breath. You can spread out the toes. You could take both arms out into a T. Add a little tone in your glute muscles, those leg muscles, just connecting to the ground, to our legs. You might even bend the right knee a bit deeper. Take a last breath. Release the arms down here and we'll straighten the right knee. You can make your way towards the other side, but definitely shimmy around a bit. Gonna dive in right into it this time. You can turn the left toes out, bend the left knee, but then push the heart right up. Feel like you've got, again, kind of that control to move the spine. One hand, both hands can certainly go out. Just take your time and the chair's there for you. And consider a little lift in the heart. You still might bend the left knee a bit deeper. We do still have some time to be even. Really nice. Little tone in both legs. One more breath. Release the arms, straighten the left knee, and draw yourself right back through center. Take your time. Chair pose not sounding so bad after starting with that. Let's go right into it. You can bring the feet in towards each other. Speak for myself, of course. You can start to bend your knees, but adjust on your ankles, adjust on your toes. You can take one hand up or both arms in time up towards the sky. And try to add a little ease in the low back. It's going to do some work, but sometimes that low back wants to do a lot here. Kind of a settling through the body. Amazing. Option to bend the knees a little deeper. And we'll take the hands to the chair and stand right up. You can step right up towards the chair and then warrior one. From here, step the right foot back. Few steps, 3 or 4, you can turn the toes out. Bend your front knee. You can prop the heart up pretty tall here and we'll sweep the right arm up to get started. You might even widen the stance or narrow the stance. You can definitely adjust. Both hands can certainly go up. Amazing. A little bit press into the outer edges of your feet. Can you feel kind of those outer sides of the body? Little bit hug the legs together. You feel those muscles all working together. Amazing. One more breath. We'll release the arms down. Can start to step the back foot forward. Take as much time as you need. Maybe a little ease after all that effort, but left foot back 4 or 5 steps. Bend the front knee. We'll turn the heart forward and can sweep the left hand up towards the sky. Both hands certainly can go up in time. As if it's not hard enough. Press into the outer edges of the feet. Feel those baby toes a little bit. And then a little bit hug the inner legs towards each other. Can all those muscles support us? You could even bend the front knee a little deeper. Slowly release the hands. We'll step the back foot forward. Give yourself a little moment here to get settled, but we'll do 2 heel lifts and then shift towards our single balance. So feet in towards each other. Amazing. Big breath out. You can lean forward, use the middle toes, the balls of the feet. We'll push the heels up. Little bit push the heart and the head upwards. You can slowly release the heels down. And one more round. Big breath out. You can push through the toes, balls of the feet. Little bit hug the legs together. So you're kind of drawing into center and pressing that upwards. Awesome. Release the heels down. You can step the feet out a little bit, but we'll come over to the right side of the chair. All right. I'm going to step the inner foot back behind us, about a half step or a whole step, and turn the toes in towards the chair. From here, just take a peek at that front foot. We want it mostly straight ahead. We don't need to get crazy about it, but don't really want it to be super off center. So the kind of knee and the toes are working together. We'll take the outer hand to the heart and kind of lift the heart up pretty tall. You got it. From here, press into the ball of the back foot and push your weight over that front leg. A little bit lift the heart. And sometimes it can be nice to look over the chair so you feel a little bit taller. Awesome. We'll keep the foot on the ground for now. You can take a breath, or the hand on the chair could hover, or the hands to the heart. Beautiful. One more breath. We'll lean back, set the heel down, hand down. Other side. It will only get less complicated from here. Great work. So you can take a moment just to lift the heart pretty tall, but we'll step the inner foot back, in kind of a half step. So you're sort of turning and facing the chair. Just peek at that front foot, and kind of facing generally straight ahead. You can take the outer hand to the heart. Beautiful. And then we'll lift the back heel and push our weight forward into that front leg. You might feel the outer foot, the inner foot, right, all working for us. But in time, look to the right. So kind of in a little neutral heart. Beautiful. You can keep the hand on the chair. Maybe the hands come to the heart. A little tone in the glutes and the legs. Lean back, release the heel, release the hand. Take a breath. Other side. Awesome. We'll keep working that same shape. So get a little deeper into it here, or keep working with it. Inner foot back, outer hand to the heart. And one thing that can happen is we can kind of feel really heavy, sort of leaning forward. So as we're leaning forward, one of the things we want to do is also keep the heart pretty tall. It will lower down some, but we want to keep a little resistance from the floor. So we'll take a breath, heart pretty tall. Beautiful. And then start to lift the back heel, lean into that front foot. And here's where you might kind of adjust your back foot, what feels right. I invite you to tone the glutes, tone the legs, press into the chair, and lift the back toes off the ground. And you can stay or hover. I'm going to stay for now. Start to lean back, set the foot down, and step the back foot forward. Amazing work. Other side. We'll do this and just one more round. We'll draw the outer hand to the heart. Inner foot back, that half step or full step. But do take a moment just to lift your own heart. A good practice, I think, these days. You can start to lean forward into that standing leg, and you might even adjust the leg, adjust the foot. But sometimes it's helpful to look down or to look over to the right a bit. We'll tone the glutes, take a breath, and kick through the toes, kick through that back foot. We'll hover in the back foot. Can still use the chair to adjust. Hand might hover. One more breath. Lean back, foot down. We'll step the back foot forward. Amazing. One more round. Outer hand to the heart here, and we'll step the inner foot back and kind of have a sense of where we're going now. A little lift in the heart, a little tone in the knee and the leg, right? That's kind of the resistance. It's that sort of push-pull. We'll push ourselves over that standing leg, can press into the chair, and consider lifting the back toes. Add a breath. Maybe a little hover off the chair. Can lean back, set the foot down. Awesome work, and work into the other side. We'll take the outer hand to the heart and step the inner foot forward, but let's just take one little pause here. Big breath. Nice little ease into the mix. All right. Lift the back heel, push yourself forward, and you might look over to the right a bit. But we want a little tone in the glutes, a little hug of those legs to help kick back outward. You can lift the back toes, maybe use the chair to adjust. You can brief hover. One more breath. Lean back, release. And step the back foot forward. Let's take a seat. Great work. You can start to sit back into the chair as much as comfortable. Let's grab a hold of the right knee. You can lift the heel or the toes if it feels okay. Draw the knee, draw the leg up. Once you're feeling ready. Awesome. And add a little hug of the knee. Give it a good pull in, but then also kick the shin out some. So you're kind of having some effort. And then a little lift in the belly. You can lean back, lift the chin, lift the nose. Amazing. Keep the knee. We'll look forward for a moment and do a little twist. You can turn the belly to the right, heart to the right. You can look over to the right. And take a deep breath. You can draw yourself back through center here and slowly release the foot down. You might relax a little bit. So I have to scooch back again here. On the other side, you can grab the left knee. Heel or toes might lift. You can lift the shin. And give it a good kick. And also pull the knee right in towards the chest. Amazing. We'll look upward from here. You can lift the chin, lift the nose. Kind of lift the breath upwards. And then first we'll look forward, then start to twist. Kind of belly to the left, heart to the left, ribs, head left. Awesome. And take a deep breath. Maybe a bit more twist. And come back through center gently and start to release the knee down, release the foot down. You can relax the legs. You can kind of scooching back, separate the feet just a little bit, not wide for a stretch or anything like that. You can start to lean back. And we'll just drop the chin down towards the chest here again. Invitation to push your chin towards your chest a bit more and take a deep breath. Can start to look forward here. We'll take the fingers and reach them behind the neck and kind of up, right in line with the base of the earlobes, kind of behind the jaw, behind the skull. Give them just a gentle little pressure there. Maybe relax the jaw a little bit. If you go lower, you might feel that space where the jaw meets the skull. Just a little bit of pressure even behind the ears. Can push in the base of the ears gently. And then going to go towards the center of the neck, kind of straight back or straight to the center. Can push that soft spot, the base of the skull, top of the neck. Can take a deep breath. And then we'll work the fingers down the neck, so kind of down the edges of the spine. You feel the bones, but maybe feel some juicy muscles in there, about halfway down the neck. You can kind of sometimes pushing the fingers in a little bit like this can feel comfortable, kind of poking inwards. And then just kind of base of the neck, shoulders, a little bit of pressure. Amazing. And then finally, kind of right here in the tops of the shoulders, add a little bit of pressure. Find kind of a sweet spot and take a slow, deep breath. Gently relax the fingers. We'll take the hands down. Awesome. And just for, I think, good measure, one time, we'll take a deep breath in and then stick the tongue out. You can purse the lips, kind of press the tongue to the back of the teeth for a moment. And then one more time for good luck. Open the mouth, stick the tongue out. And we'll just relax. Relax the face. You can start to bring the feet in a little closer, and we'll set up for some rest from there. Even another deep breath if you need it, a little sigh. But I invite you to close your eyes and kind of practice gone by, week gone by. But same you right here. And just for a moment, appreciating your own effort. Appreciating your own breath. Even a moment just to appreciate the earth beneath us. And so kind of in that spirit, just appreciating our body, ourself. I'll take a few minutes of rest, a little bit of stillness. Shavasana. And take a deeper breath in, deeper breath out. Can draw the hands to the heart. And just taking a moment to appreciate your physical body, and the breath, moving through it. And let's offer this self one more slower breath. A little little bow. Namaste. Thank you all.